everywhere.
Sometimes you have to stand up to the bully. You have to. You have to.
Though, I remember.
You have to. Whether it's on a schoolyard,
okay,
whether it's at work,
right? These little
you can take it down to the micro, or you can take it to the macro. But at some point, the bully has to be faced, and nobody wants to do it.
Nobody wants to do it,
and nobody wants to fight. But somebody's got to know how, and that's why you have a Marine Corps.
Right. Okay. And are we having a crisis with recruiting kids now? I don't remember the name of this guy, but I remember a clip on, I think it's Chris Williams' podcast, and he was in the military, clearly high up, and he was just ranting about how all these young recruits, their bodies are out of shape and their brains are mush, and like, you can't fight anybody with these bodies. And are we having a crisis recruiting soldiers right now? And question 2, which I kind of alluded to, there's now talk, and I want to make sure I'm not getting this right, because I'm hearing this sort of in the media tangentially, and I haven't honed in on it, but there was a headline, is it time for women to register for the draft? Congress considers a change. Lawmakers are considering a measure that would require women to register for the draft. So I thought, A, what are your thoughts on that? And B, is there a crisis of we're considering a draft? I didn't even know we were considering. What's going on there?
No. Well, first of all, the recruiting, it is what it is. We've had an all volunteer force since 1975.
Right.
Which means you sign up or you don't sign up.
Right.
Okay. And that's how it is still. There's no threat of a draft.
Then why
but they always keep a draft available.
Oh.
If Russia decides to launch nuclear weapons and we go into a full nation-state war,
it's on.
You're going to have to mobilize your population.
Got it.
And therefore a draft would be necessary. And so they have to have the mechanisms in place.
Understood.
God forbid that ever happens.
Okay.
It should never happen. We have mutually assured destruction, so it should never happen. But that's why you have these measures in place. It's break glass in case of emergency. So the draft, probably not coming back.
Okay.
That's why we have a volunteer force. The volunteer force is very strong. It's very good. You're getting, there's no recruiting problems. Yes, it ebbs and flows from year to year. Sometimes you over-recruit, sometimes you under-recruit. You don't make your numbers. Sometimes you make your numbers. So long as they don't lower the standard, then you're fine. It's when they start playing games with the standard that you run into problems, in my opinion. So as they keep the standard what it is for physical fitness, for mental acuity, for emotional stability, you have to take all these tests. You just don't walk in. People think you just walk in and sign up. It doesn't work like that. They do have standards.
Okay, got it.
Physical fitness.
You can get into like boot camp, but you can't get into the Marines.
Well, you can get in the Marines. The Marines have high standards.
Yeah, okay,
higher than others. But that's why we have boot camps. And we have boot camps is so that you can get, if we have a Marine that comes into boot camp who's not ready, you get to do boot camp twice, which sucks.
Oh, God. Oh, no, gosh.
So a lot of, people that sign up for the Marines, make sure they're in shape when they go to boot camp, right?
Okay. That does sound terrible.
Because they're going to make you a Marine. If you sign up to be a Marine, you're going to become a Marine come heck or high water.
Okay.
And so the recruiting's there. With regard to the second part, which was women being included in the draft sign up. When I was 18, I went down to the post office. I registered for the draft because that's what we were supposed to do. It's part of your patriotic duty. It's part of what you're supposed to do it as an American citizen. This is what you're supposed to do as an 18-year-old male. We live in a world now where women and men have equal opportunity.
It's like you want it.
As the temps start to rise, I get that familiar urge to refresh my closet. But I am done wasting money on trendy pieces that I wear once, which is why I'm obsessed with Quince. The clothes are timeless, elevated, built to last, no insane markup. I'm talking about 100% European linen shorts and dresses that start at just $30. Italian leather platform sandals, luxe swimwear that looks straight off a runway but costs half of what you'd expect. Quince partners directly with top-tier factories, cutting out the middleman so you get designer quality at a price that actually makes sense. And they only work with ethical, responsible manufacturers who care about people and the planet. Personally, I stocked up on the linen tees and the tanks, And believe it or not, a killer summer dress. Occasionally, I do wear dresses. And honestly, it finally feels like my wardrobe matches my standards. Upgrade your wardrobe at quince.com. Luxury should never mean compromise. Team, give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Jillian for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Jillian to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Jillian. Choose Function because it's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data most people never see and the insights to take effective action. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers, from heart and hormones to toxins and inflammation, even stress. You can also access multi-region MRI and CT scans, and they're all tracked in one secure place over time. It's a near 360 view to see what's happening in your body, and that's why top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, Dr. Jeremy London, they're all behind Function Health. This is why I love Function Health. And you know what else? Lab visits are fast and convenient at 2,000 plus locations across the US. Just $499 a year, that's $1.37 per day for cutting edge health insights. What sets Function apart? All the results are tracked over time in one secure place, so you see how your health evolves. Insights come from top doctors based on your unique results. These could cost over $10,000 if you did it on your own, and there are no perverse incentives. Function doesn't push supplements or pharmaceuticals. It's just powerful, unbiased health data designed to help you own your health. Learn more and join using my link, and the first 1,000 people get $100 credit towards their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/Jillian or use the gift code Jillian at sign up to own your health.
Yeah.
So welcome to the team.
Okay.
Come on down, sign up. When you turn 18, put your name on the little card down at the post office and turn it in. And God forbid there's a draft, but if there is, welcome aboard.
Right. Fair.
Yeah.
I appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
That's a great attitude. I've just, Janice has signaled me that I've overkept you. She's like, Jill. I'm like, okay, all right. That said, you're such an inspiration on top of being an entertainer, and you clearly are brimming with wisdom. So how can we learn more from you and be entertained? What's going on? What's next? Tell us everything.
Well, I'm like everybody else in this town. I'm a working actor, so I'm out there trying to get gigs, I'm out there trying to
hustling.
I'm hustling. It never ends. There's no finish line in show business. I learned that early. Because when I was on SNL, it was over pretty quickly. Because when I got on SNL, I thought, ba-boom, baby. I just sit back and it all comes to daddy. Well, guess what? Once they shit can you, all of a sudden you're like, oh God. You're back out on the grind. So I realized it doesn't matter, even people that have on these major hit shows and have these,
like you,
there's never, it's never done. All you do is go from gig to gig to gig and hope that you get good gigs that give you another opportunity to do another good gig. And you stay in the game as long as it'll have you. And so, I don't know where I was going with that, but
that you're a hustler still. Even with your level of success, you still grind.
It never is. There's no finish line in show business. And the one thing that I'm starting to learn is, as far as wisdom or any kind of advice I could pass on, is you have to have a combination of things that you do, but the secret ingredient to everything is discipline.
Active Skin Repair utilizes a molecule called hypochlorous acid. Now, when you apply it to the skin, the molecule works by mimicking the natural immune response to cleanse, soothe irritation, reduce inflammation, and support healing. Active Skin Repair can be used to treat a wide range of skin issues, including cuts, scrapes, burns, sunburns, diaper rashes, and other types of skin damage. And it's also safe and non-toxic, making it suitable for use on all skin types, all parts of the body, and you can even use it on rosacea, eczema, and acne-prone skin. With over 500,000 happy customers, thousands of 5-star reviews, and ingredients so safe and clean they can be used by the youngest member of the family to the oldest. You now have one simple solution for all of your family's skin health needs. So visit ActiveSkinRepair.com to learn more about Active Skin Repair and to get 20% off your order. Use the code Jillian. Again, that's ActiveSkinRepair.com and the code is Jillian.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And make sure to let me know what guests you want to see on in the future.